Hello, everybody. What can the biblical apocryphal books teach us today? The Bible is supposed to be the grouping of all the books that were read, spread, and taught in the first churches of Paul, James, John, Jude, and others. These separate, independent books were finally put all together in a binder by one church, the Ethiopian Church, and it is the only complete Bible that exists today. There are two other more common ones in use today that do not have all the books of the body of Christ. They are the Catholic Bible with 72 and the Protestant Bible with 66. But why did both the Catholics and Martin Luther leave out books that Christians have a right to use and teach from? Because these purposefully left out books contain the knowledge and understanding of the ancient world, which was specifically meant to serve as a warning and reminder to humanity that the last days, before the tribulation, would look exactly the same as those ancient of days. They literally hid knowledge that we would know, that we would repeat the wickedness from the past, so that we would not repeat the wickedness from the past, nor recognize the corruption when it slowly encroached upon our society and world. Because as Solomon said, there's nothing new under the sun. All of the books that were left out of the actual Bible that the Ethiopians kept intact have information relevant for today's world. But I'm going to speak on three that show us how important it is to have an understanding of all of these books and what they contain labeled as forbidden knowledge. Forbidden knowledge has always been a topic of intrigue and mystery. Throughout history, there have been texts and teachings that have been deemed too dangerous or controversial for the general public to access. The books that I'm going to speak of today are Enoch, Jasher, and Jubilees. There are three such texts that have been shrouded in secrecy and controversy for centuries. These ancient texts contain a wealth of information that challenges conventional beliefs and sheds light on topics that have long been considered taboo. One of the most intriguing aspects of these texts is their discussion of technology and DNA, and how these elements are believed to play a crucial role in the events of the last days. The Book of Enoch, for example, describes advanced technology and knowledge that was passed down to humanity by the fallen angels. These angels, known as the Watchers, were said to have taught humans how to make weapons, jewelry, and cosmetics, as well as other forbidden arts and sciences. This forbidden knowledge ultimately led to the corruption and downfall of humanity, as it was used for selfish and destructive purposes. Similarly, the Book of Jasher contains references to advanced technologies and genetic manipulation. It describes how the giants, who were the offspring of the fallen angels and human women, were able to manipulate their DNA to create powerful and fearsome beings. These giants were said to have wreaked havoc on the earth, causing destruction and chaos wherever they went. The Book of Jubilees also touches on the theme of forbidden knowledge and corruption. It describes how the fallen angels taught humanity how to perform forbidden rituals and magic, which ultimately led to the corruption of the earth and the destruction of the natural order. This corruption was said to have been so great that it brought about the flood, which wiped out all life on earth except for Noah and his family, which were the only pure human people left alive at the time. These texts paint a grim picture of how forbidden knowledge and corruption can lead to the downfall of our civilization. They serve as a warning to humanity about the dangers of seeking knowledge that is beyond our understanding and using it for selfish or destructive purposes. The stories contained in these texts and all the others that are hidden from us are a reminder that power and knowledge must be wielded responsibly, or else they can lead to our own destruction. In today's world, the themes of forbidden knowledge and corruption are more relevant than ever. with the rapid advancement of technology and the increasing complexity of genetic manipulation, we are faced with ethical dilemmas and moral questions that were only once the stuff of ancient myths and legends. The Book of Enoch, Jasher, and Jubilees are just such texts that serve as a cautionary tale for our modern society, reminding us to tread carefully when seeking knowledge that is beyond our comprehension. As we continue to push the boundaries of what is possible in the realms of technology and genetics, it is important to remember the lessons of the past. We must strive to use our knowledge and power for the betterment of humanity rather than for our own selfish desires. Only by heeding these warnings and learning from the mistakes of the past can we hope to avoid the same fate that befell the civilizations of old. God bless you.